How's it going, everybody? Moose here. I am out in the garage. It blew up on me yesterday. I have been very busy lately working on a Nissan Titan for my brother-in-law. I haven't got it quite fixed yet, but I feel like I'm getting closer. I feel like I'm getting closer on finding the problem. So, about back in March, April, it went into limp mode on him and then totally died and wouldn't start again after he shut it off. And he replaced the computer, the IPDM, took it to the Nissan dealer. They couldn't figure jack out on it. He took it to this mechanic shop down here in Napoleon that I recommended because I saw the guy's stuff online. Autotech mics, no offense, but you are not an diagnostic person. I'm telling you right now. 13 weeks they had this truck. Autotech mics here in Napoleon by my recommendation because I saw the guy's videos online and I thought he was really good at what he did. He might be good at what he does if the computer tells him what's wrong with it, the scanner tells him how to fix it, and changing out parts. No offense to him. You need companies like that around. But diagnostic auto repair technician, that company is not, at least in my opinion. The truck came back, tore apart, pieces are missing. I'm having to try to figure out how to fix some of it. They had a computer in it that didn't work, didn't even know how to test it apparently. So I went through, I printed out some auto data, all data, all data, wiring schematics and stuff. I paid for a $20 subscription for a month for that vehicle. Have access to everything. I haven't got it running yet, so I'm not saying, but I'm not a diagnostic person. I'm not an auto mechanic. I'm a DIYer. So I figured out the computer that was in it that he replaced, they had the old one back in there, is no good. There is no power coming out on the certain pins that it needs to have. I checked power and grounds, I've checked relay connections and different things. Now the new computer that's in there powers up everything. The relay clicks, it powers up all the stuff that needs to come on. Still no communication with the OBD2 code reader. And I think either it has something to do with the way they refurbished the computer and put the VIN in. The guy who went to do the key in it originally before we took to any of these shops said the computer wasn't in learn mode. I'm not sure if that's really a thing, but we're going to get a hold of the company who did the computer and find out for sure because I can go through all the testing that I did on this particular ECU. And I done a lot. The other thing I'm going to check, which I ordered the parts for today, I ordered a oscilloscope that'll hook into a PC, a basic one, and I want to check the can high and can low and see how those waveforms look. And I have to learn how to do that, of course, so I'm learning as I go. But I didn't assume anything. I went ahead and I did the diagnostics. I went through everything I could think to go through with the helps of YouTube videos from Pine Hollow Auto Diagnostics. That guy's amazing. I wish he lived closer. However, the last resort, if I don't get it running, I will pay the $700-800 to have it transported there and pay the price for him to fix it just to get this damn truck running again because we need a truck around. But I feel like I'm getting closer. I think the ECU is the problem because everything I can find, the relay's clicking on, and it's basically the computer's not talking to the network in the system, and then which leaves the immobilizer locked on. So there's no power to the fuel pump, no power to the coils, because it doesn't recognize the key because it's not the original PC. You see ECU. But that's where I'm at. And right now I have to do some repairs on it because the computer plug thing broke last night. I think from them and us pulling it on and off, it snapped it a few times. It finally just broke off. So I have JB Weld. I'm going to see if I can glue this thing back together, probably over a few days because I want to take it slow so I can make sure I get it right and don't screw any wires up. But the truck's outside. It's got to be around 87 degrees out there. It's hot. I don't know if anybody noticed it in the background. Anybody knows in the background there's a really nice big shot fan back there now. And I used that yesterday to cool myself down out there while I was working, which worked out efficiently and worked out well. So that's what I've been doing. I have been writing about every day, Monday through Friday. I really haven't done very many videos. I got a couple that on the Cena that I need to put out, but I haven't got to them yet. I also haven't got back to making this new bracket system work, what I want in the helmet. The truck kind of cut into that kind of stuff, so I'll get to that eventually. But I just want to do a video, let you know I'm still here, but I'm working on some things, so you're probably not going to see a lot from me for a while. And this is my new camera setup. which is, I'm liking it. It's the iPhone with the Kamika wireless mic that I already had, and I built this kit. Wrangler Star recommended. He went through it, and his is nicer than this one. But I bought all the pieces to make it work, and I got to tell you, I like it. I really do. And it makes it so I can just pull the camera off and walk around with it. And for right now, that's perfect. So I'm going to try to do, I got to find all the pieces, but I already lost them. Wonderful. Yeah. I've got to try and put that back on the plug. I'll show you what we're dealing with here. I like this camera setup. So here's the Nissan. Here's the mess of wires we got. That's the IPDM, which appears to be checking good, although we removed the relays and found out we shouldn't have. And there's the computer, but this goes right on the side over here. And to replace that thing, you'd have to take the whole plug off. So I'm going to try to fix it good enough so it works. They also lost the sliders to the small plug down at that shop. They lost about 3 or 4 things, and we keep going down there and getting them because they keep finding them for us as we call them. But yeah, I wouldn't go to Autotech mics. Not if you have something that has to be diagnosed and it's a wiring problem, because they suck at it. But I am going to get on this. I'm not going to film it because it's kind of boring. A little JB weld, and over time, we'll see if we can get it fixed. But hopefully we'll have this Nissan back on the road here in a few weeks. Learn to be an auto diagnostic person. I don't even know what to say that. I'm working on trying it. This is my tent, by the way, that I have up so I can be out of the sun. Because it's hot. And I'm special. Alright, well, hopefully this is something I can put out there a little later. And I'll work on getting those moto vlogs done as soon as I can. Sorry, I thought I heard something over there. But, Nissan repair. Fun.